Okay, y'all, so I wanted to talk about, like, just rant about season 2 of P Valley because I have not spoken about it since it came on. So let's get into it. Okay, now a couple of you asked me if I was going to review P Valley, and I don't want to promise that I am gonna like review every single episode. But because I love the show so much and I haven't spoken about it, I'm just like, and then like the last episode was so much fun. I was like, let me at least talk about it. Let me rant for a little bit about what's been going on in season 2. Now, if you want to see me review shows and talk about different stuff, it's usually more on the nerdy superhero, superpowers side, anime side of things, gaming sides of things. You can go to youtube.com/AvatarAdrian. That's my other channel where that's my nerdy shit. There's certain shows it's like, okay, I'll review it for YouTube or whatever, I'll review it. There are other shows it's like, nah, I want to keep this to myself. You know what I mean? I feel like P Valley is one of those things where it's like, I don't want the added pressure of having to review it. And I'll review other shows, but anyway. First of all, okay. What's her name? Keyshawn or whatever? Miss M.I. crooked letter I, humpback I, Mississippi, Miss Keyshawn, she be doing way too much. First of all, this whole episode is basically, well, we're starting off with Keyshawn and like Lil Murda and them. They're going on tour, the Dirty Dozen tour. Like I guess they have been on tour for a minute now. But Keyshawn, you're doing way too much. I don't understand what's going on. Your man, I've already said he was calling Diamond a gutter Negro, and first of all, you already knew it the way that you asked him, the way that he responded. You already knew that's exactly what he was doing. Diamond would have no reason to lie to your ass. That's why he told you to get the fuck about your face. Keyshawn, I love her so much. I love Mississippi, but she girl, I'm so scared that every time Derek called your ass, he's gonna show you a picture of your kid fucked up, just messed up. Cause he's crazy and you left the kid with his, what's wrong with you? And I'm just like, Diamond's all in your face, first of all, and you chose his. It's just like, oh my gosh, she pissed me off so much. The other girl who pissed me off so much is Autumn Night. I don't know who told Autumn Night that she was somebody's Beyonce or some shit. Like in the beginning, like season 1, I was kind of intrigued by her story. Like, okay, where is she going? What is she doing? What's she up to? How's she surviving? Now I'm just like, girl, I'm glad that Uncle Cliff, who I absolutely love, dragged the shit out of you. Dragged the shit when you was over here whispering and Mr. Fake Obama, even though he fine as hell. That nigga's fine. All these niggas fine on the shout out. You was whispering in Fake Obama's ear right outside the window, and Cliff and Mercedes, who I also love, is sitting there listening to your silly ass. Autumn Night is not the girl that she thinks that she is. Period. She's not that girl. I would rather see Mercedes. I'd rather see even the newer girls do some shit. I love them. Autumn Night been pissing me the fuck off. Autumn Night been pissing me off. But listen, that scene with, look, first of all, Lil Murda's so goddamn fine. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Lil Murda's so goddamn fine. That nigga is like, if I was Big Teak, of course, you seen the way that Lil Murda was kissing on his forehead, kissing on his cheek and all that shit in the beginning before they got started. I was like, yeah, I would be doing the same thing. He's like, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be a boss ass nigga. Yeah, with that. But I mean, I really like how they handled, queerness in this show, period. Because first of all, Uncle Cliff gonna be Uncle Cliff, and that's just it. He ain't taking no bullshit from nobody, and I love how the character interacts with other characters on the show. It's not no it's not no weird energy. That's Uncle Cliff, and you gonna respect him, and that's it, right? I love that, and his queerness, he shows up in the fullness of himself, and you can't say shit about it, and that's just it. I love that. I also love seeing this side of, I don't want to say like black masculinity. I guess you could say like just the side of black masculinity or black men that's just not shown often. And even if it is shown in these spaces like on TV or whatever, it always has some weird shit attached to it. You see what I'm saying? But I just absolutely love what happened between Big Teak and Lil Murda. First of all, when Big Teak first showed up and they first got his ass, but even this episode too, I was like, something's wrong with this nigga. Something like he is going crazy, he's going wild, like something's wrong with him. But you know, the more you learn about Big Teak, that he was in prison for 10 years. He was in the hole too. He was in isolation, solitary confinement. So I think that, from what I understand, so I think that it was as crazy and scary as it was. It's just a good thing to tackle, in my opinion, to tackle those kinds of, the way that solitary confinement and all this shit, it breaks you, prison, what it does to you, all that shit. I'm glad that they brought it up. I'm glad that they are discussing it, right? But the moment that there was, I was like, yeah, what's going on? Does anyone else find it funny that every time these straight people be, and this is the only critique, every time, and it's not even a critique, it's just something I noticed, and it really, it is reflective of how gay people are seen, or queer people, especially queer, like, just this issue, queer men are seen, and queer sex. It's just, I find it very interesting, unless I'm wrong. The amount of times that straight people been fucking on this show, girl, and I ain't seen one condom, but the minute that the peen slurpers come on, that's when y'all say, whatever, you know what I mean? Safe sex is we can talk about it, it's a great thing to discuss, but I just find that interesting. I ain't gonna say anything else. It was at first when I said, I don't know if Big Teak came in there and used the bathroom in front of Lil Murda, and he was looking at that shit. He was staring extra hard at that shit. I was like, yo. I was like, what's going on? At first, I was like, okay. And I just felt like if there was an issue, Big Teak would have brought it up. Like, nigga, what the fuck you staring at? Niggas would do some shit. They'd be like, yo, you good? You know? But it just started to add up, especially how angry Big Teak got at during that fight. When basically somebody was coming at Lil Murda implying that he was a homo, basically. And he just was like, what the fuck are you talking? He got really bugged. I was like, okay. But during this whole interaction, I thought it was cool, I thought it was sweet. I was thinking like how crazy it is that in a lot of spaces, black men do or feel the need to hide something as beautiful as that, and they need to, and sometimes you're in a space where you can't be out, and that's understandable. But I just thought that it is like so sad that in this society you have to, in order to survive in certain places, there are a lot of people who feel like I would be safer not being out. But I just thought that scene was so beautiful that it just sucks that homophobia and shit forces black men, queer people in general, queer black people, to have to hide these kinds of beautiful moments, whether they be romantic or sexual or whatever. They have to act like they're not into that shit. They act like it doesn't exist, and it just really reflects our society, right? But because the Uncle Cliff and Lil Murda story was so ingrained in the show, because I feel like they're both growing, getting to know themselves too, and what they will deal with and what they won't, because they have such a long journey together. I knew that something was going to happen with Big Teak, to the point where they're not going to be together, they're not going to be hanging out a lot or in the same capacity as they did before, beforehand, because I just felt like there's so much invested in this story with Uncle Cliff that something's going to happen. I just think so, and then we seen that when the morning after that hot ass, oh my God, I need to call somebody. I'm not even lying. That shit was so hot. I was like, yo, that shit was so hot. But the morning after, Big Teak woke up, he was like, yo, what's that? Who is this Uncle Clifford fella? You wasn't sending me postcards and shit. Like, what's going on with that? So when I first saw what was going on, I was like, okay, so what about Uncle Cliff? But then when I seen what was happening, and then Teak gonna stay there, that he was almost like, yeah, we fucking around, it's cute, it's romantic, but it's obviously not to the same level that you care about this Uncle Cliff nigga, you know? So I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, boo, you just ain't. It's not that, we had beautiful moments, it's just we had beautiful moments, we, slurped a thing or two, we did what we had to do, but Lil Murda is like, he likes Cliff, I'm sorry. He likes Cliff, and he likes Cliff a lot. Okay, you take the time to write postcards and shit. Let me tell you, Cliff better than me. Uncle Cliff is better than me. Cause bitch, you got one time to write me a postcard. I'm packing my shit. Are you serious? I'm packing my shit. Good luck to the pink. I'll catch y'all in about a month or so when he done with his tour, whenever the fuck this nigga gonna be done with his tour. Love y'all so much. Bitch, you got 1 or 2 times to send me a postcard with cute shit on it, rhymes and shit. I'm taking my ass, packing my bags, I'm washing my ass, and I'm taking my ass to your tour, bitch. I'm gonna be posted up just like, hey girl, hey, yeah, this is Lil Murda, I'm just, you know, I don't care where we at, I don't care what's going on, I don't care if you need me to be on the side while you go over here and pretend like you're in a relationship with Keyshawn or whatever you need me to do, baby. Whatever you need me to do, but yeah. So while I do wish that these characters, I just want all the characters to be played by queer people. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. While I do wish that these queer characters were played by queer people, I'm just happy with the way that it's being handled. Like, I just really appreciate queers being humanized, you know, telling our stories like we're people. We're people. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. And y'all girl Mercedes, first of all, she's a bad bitch. I love Mercedes so much. Can't stand her mama, even though, you know, I will say I do like to see her mama, Mercedes mama, going up against this mayor wannabe or whatever. That's cute, I'm not gonna lie, even though, like I said, can't stand her. But Mercedes fooling around with this man's wife and all this queer shit going on. I'm just like, yes, bring on the alphabet mafia. Bring it on, bring on the gay agenda. Yes, so yeah, okay. So that's it. I really want Autumn Night to just, what is her purpose? What is her purpose? She's trying to sell a pain. She said she need 10 amps to get up off that hoe. I don't know what's gonna happen. Y'all think Obama gonna win that fucking mayor race? I don't know. It's so many people running for mayor, girl. Neil Charlie's like, who is going to win, girl? I don't want it to be that white man though. He's gunning for that shit. I do not want it to be that white man, so. Anyway, let me know what y'all thought about it. I really love P-Valley. I just thought I would say that since I'm not gonna be, like I said, I'm not gonna be reviewing it episode by episode, but I'm just like, it's too much juicy shit happening for me not to say anything now. Anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
I'm a real bitch, these hoes knock offs. You want my dick, so bitch hop off. Cause they gon' call me firecracker when I pop off. They guard is what I'm having, all these bitches caught off.